Yo, what's up, gamers? Aaron Shack here, and we are live on some Death Stranding 2 this evening. Got a new stream schedule up for the week, so you know what's happening Sunday through Saturday. And, yeah, looking like a pretty good week, and we learned a lot from last week, and we'll be adjusting things, and I wanted to start a little early tonight so that we could get a little extra time on Death Stranding, because I know sometimes there's always like a little bit of work that we have to do outside of progressing the story. So, you know, we got things. That, get our food, get our drinks, full of energy. All right. All right. Let's see what mission we got here.
Did you sleep well, Sam? Repairs to the DHV Magellan are now complete. We're ready for you to chart our next course. The main cannon is being fitted as well, but it'll take a while for it to be calibrated. I'll let you know when it's ready for use. Anyway, the new and improved DHV Magellan is now at your service. Finish off anything you need to do out there. Then prepare to continue expanding the chiral network. We're counting on you, Sam.
Okay, we got armed survivalists deploying chiral jammers and ghost mechs nearby. So that we can get the Southern Environmental Observatory map.
Sam, this is Charlie. Your next order requires that you accomplish 2 specific objectives. First of all, you are to proceed to the armed survivalist base and destroy all the chiral jammers you find there. So long as even a single one remains active, you will be unable to use your Cupid to link up the next facility. It is therefore essential that you remove this impediment before proceeding any further. Our latest reports indicate that there are hostiles on site who are equipped with electromagnetic shields. This would give them a significant defensive advantage, so engaging them head-on in a firefight may lead to a prolonged and difficult struggle. If you intend to go on the offensive, consider the properties of your weapons carefully before deciding which ones to bring with you. After you have destroyed all the chiral jammers at the enemy's base, head directly to the Southern Environmental Observatory. A contingent of ghost mechs has been sighted dangerously close to the facility. We need to bring it onto the chiral network before these mechs can get into position and prevent us from doing so. Once you've extended network coverage, the DHV Magellan can move there to provide support. There's no time to waste, Sam.
Okay, so it might not have to be direct confrontation unless something we want.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Oh, what's up, Turbo? Yeah, been a pretty good weekend, man. How you doing? We're gonna have to find some time this week to fit in like some arc raiders and I don't know, some other stuff. Yeah, new schedule is up. See what we can do.
Sam, you already destroyed all the chiral jammers, right? In that case, we can head straight to the Southern Environmental Observatory.
Wait, I did? Oh. Well. This is a different mission now.
I believe in you, Sam.
Because we've been to that camp before and we like took out those dudes in the jammers. Well. Grab a few items on the way down. Oh man, feels good just plowing through all this snow. See anything yet. Yeah, didn't see him yet. So I imagine there's going to be a cutscene or a battle, either as I pull up or as I leave. Is that mine? I think that's my generator there. Should be. Yeah. Oh, we hit 1 million likes. Yeah. 4,914 likes on that. Yeah, I think the ghost mechs are definitely gonna not showing up now. They're gonna show up once I wait. Am I at the wrong place? Oh my God, Aaron's an idiot. Yeah, no wonder there's. Okay, well, hang on. It's alright, this is on the way. I was like, man, why is there no opposition at all? How weird. Yeah. We go up there. We're off the network now.
See that, Sam? Those ghost mechs up ahead haven't noticed we're here. Let's try and keep it that way, shall we?
Hey Sam, it's Tarman. We've almost finished making our adjustments to the DHV Magellan's main cannon. Once you've brought the Southern Environmental Observatory into the chiral network, that region will be within range of our weaponry. So feel free to let us deal with the remaining hostiles over there. Just focus on getting you and your Cupid to the observatory and putting it on the grid ASAP. You can do it.
Can't tell which way anyone's facing. Hmm. Guess we'll fight these guys in a minute. I don't know. I brought some ammo, but like enough to deal with. I don't know. We're looking at like 10, right? 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. There could be 13, maybe. I don't know. Someone left a vehicle here, maybe? Oh, no! Uh-oh. Stealth mission failed successfully. Oh my god, why do they look like freaking aliens?
How did all these ghost mechs manage to make it this far? The facility is in danger. We need to eliminate them before they attack.
Holy shit! Okay, hang on.
Get behind cover. Reinforcements. Here they come, Sam.
Shit. What is that? Oh, that's the biggin. And then the one behind that. Okay. Oh, he not dead. He was just kidding. that? Oh, it's reinforcements. What the hell is that?
Oh, honestly, Sam, you're incredible. We should be able to connect the facility to the
See,
network.
why didn't we get to... See, if I killed the big guy first, then we could have been like, yeah. Oh my god, I didn't see that we took one out over here. Oh my god, could you imagine if I'd picked this up? Oh, it would have been over. We got 2 heavy machine guns? What's up, Iceman? Yeah, you missed a bunch of stuff, man. You missed a big fight. But yeah, new schedule is up on the community feed and Discord. There's also a game that's $4 on the PlayStation Store. So yeah, definitely worth looking into that. That is Sniper Elite Ghost Warrior Contracts 2. It's a first-person shooter, but it's very similar to the Sniper Elite series. That's like your common third-person, super immersive sniper game. But these are first-person modern day, and this one takes place in the Middle East. So that is Sniper Elite Ghost Warrior. Yeah, Sniper Elite Ghost Warrior Contracts 2 is what it's called, and is $4. So yeah, pretty good sale, I would say. Yeah. When did that come out? The game's been out a while. It's like it's not like super old, but it's not like, I don't think it's incredibly new either, but it is a PS4 and PS5 game. Yeah, so Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2. And it's $4. And like it's a lot of game. Good time. Looks like it's got really solid ratings. Oh yeah, it looks like it came out in 2021. Yeah, it's not... And like, it looks amazing. Like, these games always look good for what they are. Yeah, just kind of let you approach, modern day sniping however you want. Better play SpongeBob? I'd rather wrap up that Patrick Star game. I think that's the one everyone's been like, hey. But also, like, as you can see with this week's schedule, like, there's no time. There's more games than there are days in the week. And I don't think I can double up like I did last week, where I would do a stream at like 8 or 9 p.m. and then right after TX would be, me and him had planned last week. It's like, let's run Division, let's run Arc Raiders, like, let's get a series going. Since he was on vacation. So I doubled up, and like every night I was like double streaming, and then that doesn't even count if I was streaming in the afternoon. Like, I mean, we're talking pretty long, difficult days. So yeah, I was like, at the end of the week, I was like, I can't do that again. I was like, when I reached probably Friday nightish, I was like, I can make it through today, but I am burned out. I was like, I know we can do Monster Hunter World, but I'm burned out. So I was like, that's not good. But we'll make some adjustments, you know.
You're a welcome sight, mate. Not sure we'd have survived if you hadn't shown up when you did. Let me check your order info. You fought like hell, mate. Thanks for the help.
I don't break that easily. Complete episode 9 puppets. Okay.
You know, I can't imagine what would have happened to this place if you'd never come along. I really can't. And now we can finally get on the chiral network. Connect that Cupid of yours.
Let's go.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Okay.
Connection established without issue. That's a relief. Our staff have all been taking shelter underground on account of the emergency situation. But now I think we can relax a little bit. More accurate observations ought to help too. Speaking of which, we've detected abrupt chiral field disruptions in several locations. Indicative of plate gate emergence, I reckon. Keep expanding network coverage and we'll find out soon enough. Unfortunately though, the tar currents near our facility are still looking awfully rough, so we can't declare our emergency resolved just yet. The DHV Magellan won't be able to join you here either. It's gonna take some work to get to the bottom of this mess. And I'm afraid I can't do much for you given the circumstances, but I'll be sure to thank you properly later. Just know that we're all really grateful. Take care, mate.
Take care, mate.
Uh-oh! Guitar goblin!
What?
You know, truth be told, I don't really care if you and your crew link up the continent or not. Because I'm here just for one reason.
Get up!
And that's to make you suffer. Can't kill a repatriate for good. But boy, you're about to learn. There's far worse things than dying. So, let's kick it off with some pain.
Guitar flamethrower? Oh, it's still happening.
Oh yeah, my everlasting flamethrower here has a little bit of an appetite for Kyrie. So, the moment you come back from the scene all covered in the stuff, flames roar to life, the body starts to burn once more. You will writhe in agony. And then you will die. And you'll return once more. Nothing you can do to get you out of it. And it won't be long before the pain becomes more physical.
I'm thinking, like, if this is a puzzle, I don't really see...
Y'all caught up now? On that thing and its colorful past? The whole child of a partner who betrayed you once upon a time thing, I mean. Yeah. That's it. Suffer for me, baby. Well, there ain't no turning gazer for you, Sam. No crossing over to the other side.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Suffer through the day you were born. I'll stay with you by your side. Close your tired eyes and I'll wait. And soon I'll see your smile in our dreams. And I won't wait I'll stay with you by your side. Close your tired eyes. I'll wait, and soon I'll see your smile in a dream.
Yikes. I'm just wondering if there's like a puzzle here or if this is just like a story event. Oh, here we go.
What did he do to you? Oh yeah. New and upgraded.
Oops. Catch you later.
Weird.
He's stuck in a loop of death and resurrection. Before his hair is completely incinerated, he returns to us. His body is restored just only to be burned again. Don't. Even if you speed up time, the flames won't die. Come on, Sam. Come on. I don't know what to do.
That's it.
We've extended chiral network coverage all the way to the Southern Environmental Observatory, and it's all thanks to Sam. His injuries have completely healed too. Deadman, by way of Hartman's Ha, said as much after he finished his examination.
Trust me, Fragile. I'm a doctor. And I know Sam's body better than just about anyone. He's doing fine. No need to worry. Thanks to a healthy dose of Rainey's Corfol, he's as good as new. Or right as rain, as you might say. Even for a repatriate, to die and be resurrected so many times in quick succession. I feared the worst. It's a miracle he made it through.
I'm sorry to say that the tar currents near the Southern Environmental Observatory are still unstable. Consequently, we'll need to keep the DHV Magellan here to defend the facility for the time being. All things considered, paving the way to Terminal Fort Knott is a Herculean task, and Sam's going to have to dig deep to see it done.
Don't worry, Sam's up for the challenge.
Thanks to Tarman and Deadman's efforts, his Ha may have made a full recovery. But the same can't be said of his Ka. And this journey was also meant to give Sam's mind an opportunity to heal. Isn't that right, Fragile? Soon, we'll have linked up our final objective. This will mark the end of our travels together. Which means the time to have that conversation with Sam is fast approaching. I believe we should tell him sooner rather than later. But what do you think? Well, perhaps I should broach the subject first. Something wrong?
Lou's not looking right in there.
Here, show me.
What do you think? It's almost like Lou's fading away.
Is that so? And I'd say we're making progress.
I don't understand.
She asked me to help.
What?
Before we set out on our journey together, Fragile, she asked me to help you. To act as your therapist so that you could process the loss of your child. Sam, hear me out. Lou's been gone for a long, long time now.
No. Lou's right here. We just traveled across Australia together. I'll show you.
The pod you brought on this journey has been empty from the start. The truth is, I'm the one who's been operating your Odra deck. And it's because of that connection that I was able to share your flashbacks.
Hey, Sam. Can you take a picture of us?
Do you see? Nothing has changed. The pod has always been empty. We decided not to dispute what you said you saw, but to give you the support you needed instead. In this way, we believed we could help you come to terms with Lou's death.
Wait, what do you mean Lou's death? What are you talking about?
Please understand, Sam. We never meant to string you along.
Fragile was only worried about you.
Like, shut up.
I couldn't
Doing enough
stand to leave
damage.
you there. Broken. I wanted you to live. To move forward.
So from the beginning, Lou was never there? I've been alone this whole time.
You're wrong. Death can tear us apart. We'll always be connected.
No, we won't. Lou's gone. And that's that.
Trust me, Sam. We will always be with you, no matter what. You will never, ever be alone.
We were kind of in denial, like the whole game. All the different stages of grief, you know. Now we're finally accepting it. Oh. Episode 10, Isolation.
Hey, Fragile. You busy? Not at all. What's up?
Ghost Max. He's learned the hard way what the DHV Magellan's capable of. He won't be launching another attack anytime soon. We'll see. Brings life. Plants and flowers have started growing in all the areas where I made it rain. Turns out there were seeds buried in even the most desolate places. All the rain did was give them a little helping hand. Humans are the same. They only need a little help to thrive. I know I did. I want to keep bringing the rain of life plants and humans everywhere. Area around our shelter was a total desert, but now there are all sorts of things growing there. Starting to feel like home, the kind of place I could return to. Glenn Rain says, Rainy, I'm in tears here. What you're doing's amazing. We're supporting you all the way. Give us a Cairo call anytime. So cool.
I sincerely hope you understand, Sam. Fragile never stopped thinking about how all of this was affecting you. Whenever you weren't around or were asleep, Fragile approached me to see how you were holding up under the strain. She wanted to know how often you talked to Lou in the pod, how much everything weighed on your mind, if you ever thought about what happened. She had faith that you would one day come to accept the reality of your situation. It wasn't just for your sake. Fragile needed you too. There are people out there who need help, Sam. Whenever you're ready to face what's next, summon your strength and get to it.
Got that trash can perspective. ET seat.
Sam, Tarman here. I want you to take a good look at the DHV Magellan. Her main cannons are operational, and it's all thanks to you. Contact us whenever you require fire support, and we'll be sure to oblige.
Did you take a look at that post from the Southern Environmental Observatory on the SSS?
Network stabilizer. Chiral extender.
Seems ghost mechs are active in their local region, and the tar currents there are still in a rather chaotic state. This is Higgs's doing, all in service to a greater plan. We shouldn't underestimate him either, Sam. Let's take care on our way to Hartman's lab.
You like NP grenade?
Thanks for checking out here, Sam. Good morning to you. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage...
Order accepted. Thank you.
Let's all keep trying to do our part.
Over there, that's a ghost mech unit. It doesn't look like they're aware of our presence. We could simply try to avoid them, but requesting fire support from the DHV Magellan is also a viable option. What do you think, Sam?
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Well done, Sam. That's the last of the cargo. Let's head to our destination and make the delivery.
Let's see if we can run that over, and then we'll come back and get that one for Hartman's lab. Might as well. We're headed that way. So what's up, Shinobi? How you doing?
Might be time for a new pair of shoes.
Trying to deliver some orders, but we also got ghost mechs in the way. It's like I kind of don't want to get in a shootout with precious cargo. We need to be sneaky. How's Sunday been treating me? Man, it was good. Got some rest, you know. Played some Monster Hunter Rise, which we haven't done on the channel, but I've been playing that off stream a bit. That's been kind of my game to even decompress after streaming, or just kind of playing in the afternoons or evenings when I have some time to do
We had some issues with some key systems, and everyone was confined to the lower levels of the shelter. Not that you were having any easier of a time up top, but I'm glad we all made it through okay. I'm happy to take a look at your order data now.
Yeah, we might do some Rise on the channel at some point. I'm still thinking of like how to do it, you know? Because, you know, we do World on Fridays, and that's awesome, and that's more than enough. But it would be kind of fun to, like, start up Rise on PC. I play it on my Switch, too, and that's a separate save. But, yeah, it'd be nice to have, like, a version that I can share with everyone, a little playthrough here and there. But we're also very full on the games that we're playing. There's just a lot of games to play, and a lot that are kind of like this, where it's just like, you know, this game could go forever if you let it. Haven't even played that one. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Only played World and Wilds. I'm waiting on Wilds to get properly optimized on PC, because apparently it just doesn't run great on PC. Is it possible to get a gold color for Sam's suit? I'm not sure yet. Yeah. And I'm trying not to like look up things that are, you know, like if there is something like that, like I'm trying not to like look up things that might reveal end game things, or like, oh, this is what you get when you beat the game. Like I'm kind of just hoping to get there and just be like, oh, this is cool. Okay. Yeah, so let's put a few. Yes. do that. What's up, Lazy Gamer? How you doing? But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there were like various like different suit colors or weapons or some sort of cool thing that you get for like New Game Plus or just cool things that we have yet to unlock on our way towards the end of the game. But how I've been playing is that I've been like 5-starring all the shelters, so I'm slowly grinding the game and doing every quest that's available and that whole thing. But yeah, it's going pretty well. I mean, we're headed to that, like, I feel like this is going to be a 200-hour plus playthrough, and we're well on our way to almost being there. But that's like 5-starring every location, soaking up all the lore, like everything this game's meant to be. We're not trying like a speed run or anything right now because this is just first playthrough, and I'm not really much for speed running, but I have done some pretty quick playthroughs for Death Stranding in the past, and it's not unreasonable to attempt, sub 80 hours, sub 70 hour, and that's like 70 hours with 5-starring all shelters. Like, I think you could whittle it down, at least on the first game, being a lot faster of a playthrough, if you're just doing story. But it's going pretty well, man. How about you? Yeah, Monster Hunter Rise is really cool. Like, it's very Japanese themed, and it's got some really fun mechanics that place it in a different arena, and it's got some different monsters too, and some returning ones from World, and so like World has just been like the gateway drug, and Rise is like the next addiction, but like I still really love World, and I kind of just like, I know Wilds is here, but I kind of just don't care. Like I want them to fix it so that we can play it on PC and it'll run great, and I want it to spend like $3,000 or whatever to get a some insane PC upgrade that allows it to work at that point. Like that's not fun. And then that doesn't even help if it's just making it playable for me. If it's not playable for my buddy Andrew, I'm not gonna play Wilds without him. This is all I'm trying to do. Why the game hates me. Cajun. Popped on my home feed? Okay. So YouTube is doing the work. Putting the videos out there and the live streams and all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Death Stranding. We got a wide variety of games I play on the channel. I do a bit of variety. I have a podcast, photography blog, merch. We're definitely doing all the things. And of course the website, aaronshack.com, for the full introduction and all the good stuff. I appreciate the sub. I appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying it, man. Do a little bit every day, and we're trying like formal schedules again instead of just like winging it. Am I into Game Awards? Yeah, we cover it every year. I think you take it with a grain of salt. You engage with the Game Awards and you have fun with it. But and you make your predictions and vote and do all the things. But I you know, I don't let it like dictate my entire personality, or, you know, I'll have like my own personal game of the year, and you know, I'll share that, and I'll ask others to share what games they liked, and then we'll see what the Game Awards comes up with, you know, like, because there's no definitive opinion, you know, and I know some people just love to go around the internet and just be like, no, my favorite game is the best game, and if you like this game, you know, I'm gonna hate you, and this game needs to die, and they just like harass people until the game dies, and it's just like, it's weird behavior. We're not doing it. I look at it as a time to celebrate gaming, so that's why I like it. Yeah, in the same way that like the Oscars is a celebration of film, and it's, you know, it's imperfect, and it doesn't always capture, like, you know, for example, they were just considering adding awards for stuntmen, and it's like, you should have done this like decades ago, but you know, so many unsung heroes there. And the Game Awards kind of has some categories and some different things that they could probably do, but it's also, you know, they have to go light on the awards portion so that they can, you know, work in the ads, which is basically like, you know, why most viewers tune in, is they want to see the big reveals and what new game gets revealed, and see some gameplay, or, you know, see if GTA gets revealed or whatever, you know, whatever it may be. Yeah, the Fall Guy. Yeah, the Fall Guy being like fully responsible for like, hey, we are going to make sure that like stuntmen get their due, and also like if there ever was a movie where they deserve their recognition, like that's the one, dude. But yeah, we'll see what they post tomorrow. I mean, I'm sure it won't be surprising, you know, in some ways. It's you know, I think we kind of know some games here and there that are probably going to be featured. Okay, we're not going to go over there. That's crazy. We could do that one. Can we borrow this? Maybe? But yeah, are there like some games that you've really enjoyed this year that you'd like to kind of see? What's something I should know about the channel? Well, I kind of covered the variety stuff already. That, I mean, you know, I've been playing Destiny for 11 years. You know, I love Superman. We talk about comics, DC and Marvel. We don't play favorites. Although I was probably raised more on DC, and I probably have a slight preference there, but I treat both sides respectfully, and I think it's awesome when either side does something cool, and when one side does something dumb, that's, you know, we bring it up. But yeah, wide variety of games, cover stuff. I have a podcast that we just dropped a couple episodes on, and I mean, the whole philosophy of the channel is to share my love and passion for gaming with you all, and you know, lately I've been picking up lots of retro games, and that's something that members kind of get some behind the scenes stuff on, is I'll show off like comic books, magic cards, retro games that I get for the channel to kind of like give people an idea of like things that I like and things that we like together, and so there's definitely some benefits for members as well. But yeah, I think we are going to lean into a bit of retro gaming here pretty soon as well. You know, which retro gaming is starting to become a bit of a vague term, because you know, it's like PS3 could be considered retro at this point, which is like really weird, because I mean, that was like 20 years ago, but you know, Didn't feel like it was that long ago. But yeah, just kind of keep it chill here, spread positivity, you know, logical stuff here, you know, not a lot of hot takes, not a lot of just like you know, hateful, tension grabbing crap. Skip the shovelware. Yeah, YouTube really really doing it. I'm proud of YouTube for doing that, giving all of us the dub here. I'm trying to think where we're gonna go. We'll probably follow the river and then cut across. Time Falls Shelter. Let me draw a line. Just for
commencing route creation.
Just for posterity. I mean, we could go down that way and then over there, or we could go... Yeah, I'm like trying to... You know, it might be smarter to go like, bing. Oh, but that's... Cheap. Maybe.
Delivery route finalized.
Yeah, we'll just leave it there for now. That's a good like vague idea of a route here. We can make this happen. But yeah, let me know what kind of games you're into. Maybe we have some common threads there, but oftentimes we even have people that play like a variety of games that I'm just like, I have no idea or can't relate, but you know, can appreciate. But yeah, the rotation right now has been daily, like daily streams that start kind of around 8 or 9 p.m. Central. I guess we'd be in standard time now, PST. Oh, you beat Dispatch. Okay, yeah, me too. And depending on like some of the choices you make, you know, that could be a whole different road. Which I think I want to try to run that again. You know, we were playing it as the episodes dropped. I was kind of thinking like it might be fun to do a replay and make different decisions, but I was kind of trying to figure out like, should I just play it all in a couple days, or should we kind of stretch it out over a few weeks and almost build tension in the same way that the game originally did, you know? Like that would be kind of fun to just be like, yeah, let's do, you know, 2 chapters a week, but it's different decisions, different consequences. Because honestly, I was really curious, and I really enjoyed the game, and I think a lot of people watching really enjoyed it. Yeah. Favorite games. Alright. Like, usually when I think of like a list of favorite games, it's like Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, Alan Wake, Silent Hill 2, and Downpour. Shenmue's up there. Batman Arkham games, especially Origins. Like that's kind of like the get to know me. In no like particular order or like ranking status or anything. You know, Red Dead Redemption 2 is dope. I'd like to finish it actually, but you know, and I played most of the Assassin's Creeds except Valhalla. You know, I wish they were more like the older ones. You know, Death Stranding's up there, Metal Gear Solid. You know, I definitely really enjoyed stealth games. And that's why Splinter Cell is so high up my list. But yeah, good focus on horror games and comic book games and stuff like that. But then you know, everything goes like a whole different direction. We've been playing, you know, probably hundreds of hours now of Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2, which has been a blast. Like I said, I played Destiny for about 11 years. We're trying to find a way to like get back into it and like maintain it, but it's just gotten to be such a bore at times and such a job to play at times. But yeah, we cover a lot of comic books and a lot of comics games, and so, I mean, I try to. Yeah, we've been playing Marvel's Midnight Suns on the channel for a while, and I was just getting that back on the schedule. That's one of my favorites in recent years. But yeah, like, I mean, when I play a game like Batman Arkham, like that is my bread and butter, where I feel like I'm really talented at this game and I'm getting a lot of enjoyment. Okay, I guess we're going back down the hill. This ain't working. Just gonna try to cheese my way up here, but it's worth it. Yeah, Space Marine 2 is really good, man. Like, we've been playing that for a year, and the updates, we've been covering the updates, and you know, Andrew, Acting Relic, has been kind of my lore guide on the on that end of things. You know, if I have questions about chapters or different enemies, or like what's happening in the world, or like what is this new gun or class that they're adding, you know, so we've gotten to do some deep dives and have some really interesting conversations, and we've been covering the updates for the game really well, I think. I think we've done a really great job with all of that, and I'm really proud of it. And so that has also caused us to dive deeper into all Warhammer stuff. I'm trying to figure a way to keep Rogue Trader on the schedule, which is another 40k game that's a CRPG, which is a character RPG. It's more about, like, you know, leveling up characters and role-playing them and tactical gameplay. But there's just not enough days of the week, and I'm kind of trying this new schedule where we do at least a different game a day and try to make a dent in it, you know? I appreciate that. Yeah, the TikTok is... We're so close to 1K, which is a big deal over there. But they're also restricting a lot of my videos, so I post a little less over there. YouTube is kind of the main deal. I'll post all the clips here and all the long-form stuff, podcast episodes. Yeah, TikTok has gotten really strict about anything, whether it's politics, whether it's, you know, I can't post 40 Space Marine 2. Every time I do, I get removed from the For You page, which is, you know, that's like the odds of showing up on your feed while you're scrolling. Like what's the point of even posting videos if they're not going to go to the For You page, you know? So I've kind of put TikTok on the back burner, and it's very likely we'll see how that site does over the next several months and years, because I know the American government is also trying to get rid of it. Yeah, it tells you, like, it'll say like, hey, this video's against community guidelines, like you're removed from the For You page for like 7 days. And it's like, you know, if I'm live streaming or if, you know, or if I just posted a 40K video where I shred up an alien with a chainsaw or whatever. But then there's other people that are bigger than me, bigger streamers, they're streaming, you know, Gears of War and Space Marine 2 and no problems whatsoever, you know? So it's like, I don't understand the favoritism, and they don't really tell you what's wrong. They're just like, you know, you've breached community guidelines, and, you know, our community is a place for, you know, dances and entertainment and not for violence and news and politics. Like, they kind of give you that little rant, and it's like, well, that's really vague, because, you know, you got a bunch of white girls twerking on your site, so it's like, is TikTok really family friendly? You know, is it really? Yeah, we might not be able to get out of this canyon, dude. Can we leave the car? Right, yeah, the OF thing. Oh no. Hey, stop. I don't want to have to walk all the way. Okay. Yeah, I think I've done really well on YouTube Shorts, and, you know, one of my friends recently got monetized on TikTok, and his viewership, like his videos, they don't go out as much anymore. So, like, I mean, he's making like pennies over on TikTok. So he went to Twitch, and I was like, damn, that sucks. Because, like, even Twitch is in kind of a shitty place. I used to stream there, but I think I've found my true audience I've found on YouTube. Which I don't know how it worked. It was kind of just a shot in the dark where it was like, you know, hey, all of a sudden people are watching your videos. All of a sudden, you know, you're finding people that also like comic books and want to talk about comic characters and stuff. So yeah, so I mean, it's like, what do you have to look forward to if you were to get partnered on TikTok and start making money? If you know, you might potentially just lose all the momentum, you know? And there is a such thing as the partner push, where, you know, viewers will sort of help you reach that plateau, and then once you accomplish that goal, you get to the top of the mountain, you kind of just plateau and then peter out, you know? And that it sucks. That really sucks, but, you know, the realities of some of the... Oh, did I go too far up? I think I did. Yeah. But I was trying to get up here so I could go down to get to the Phantom guy. No. It's a bit of a... Yeah, and Twitch has like a lot of like weird social issues, and there's the whole, like, you know, for the longest time, I did Twitch for 7 years, and then we've done YouTube for like 4 now, I think. And Twitch, like, you have to be live every day. You have to be live like all the time, and it's just physically, it's impossible at times. And none of your content, it's like a garden, you know? And when you're on Twitch, like, people only care about your live content. So you're, you know, all your plants are dying after the stream ends. The plant that you've just nurtured dies. And then, you know, on YouTube, it's like every live stream, every video, every podcast, it's archived, and it becomes a... You do create that garden where anyone can go, oh yeah, you've got daisies, you've got daffodils, you got corn, you got, you know, tomatoes, whatever. You have like a garden where everything's growing. Whereas like other platforms, you know, are just crazy. Yeah, so it's a lot. And yeah, I believe all my links, all my socials are in the description down below. All the merch store membership opportunities, it's all below. I also link whatever playlist this game falls into, which is a handy way to like find what games I've played. Is just search the playlists and be like, oh, he's played Death Stranding, he's played, you know, The Last of Us, whatever, you know. And yeah, aaronshack.com, the website, also compiles a lot of stuff. Albeit, I do so many things, I probably need to revisit the website, make some updates. I gotta get some new photos on there, and I've got a lot of photo editing to do. I mean, maybe I should, I was thinking a while back about doing a photo editing stream, because those are kind of chill. Put some music on, edit some photos. The reason I didn't edit my photos was because I was like, oh, I need to stream, or I need to make this video, or record this podcast. I just don't do some of the things that should be part of the weekly and monthly routine. Making sure that I'm feeding all of the proper wolves. Yeah, the grind is crazy. It's a lot. But it's like, man, when you're firing on all cylinders and you're doing all the things, and it's like everything feels right, and you're not like lacking in one area or another. And you don't feel like you're just being mediocre, or putting things out halfway, or forgetting to do something, or you know, just sometimes that happens. Games fall off the schedule. It's just like, oh man, what happened to that game I was playing a couple months ago? But yeah, I think YouTube leaves you a lot of opportunities, like as a creator, but also as a viewer. There's so much to watch. There's so much to listen to. There's so much music. There's a lot of good stuff. And of course, there's all the like how-to and educational stuff on top of that. Well, let's give these boys some likes. Likes. Oh, he's got a PCC level 2. This guy's a Bola stun gun. I'm gonna take the PCC. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah, I have a fairly big archive of photos I need to edit. Because I haven't posted anything on the blog and the site since sometime in 2024, so I gotta... I didn't think it had been that long, but it has. It's very easy to lose track of time and be like, oh yeah, I'll do that later.
I'll check the orders now.
It's not so much that it's insurmountable, but it could happen. Yo, I appreciate it, Lazy Gamer.
A lot of cargo today, huh?
Yeah, anytime.
Downright staggering.
Yeah, take a look at the channel. You know, check out the homepage. I try to have things fairly organized, and you should be able to find some things and get kind of a vibe. You know, feel free to come by and chat anytime.
Honestly, I'd already written it off as long.
Sunday's usually just kind of open-ended. I don't always stream on Sunday, but I think kind of hopping on, you know, for a late night stream on Sunday and just chilling is pretty good, and I think this is a good game to chill with.
Sun's not up yet, you know. Be extra careful out in the dark.
Yeah, it was good to meet you. I appreciate it.
Well done.
Appreciate the kind words and the feedback. Take care. Have a good night or a good day. Catch you next time. Oh yeah, the heavy machine guns. Well, they were out in the middle of nowhere. Can't really carry them with me or store them anywhere. Okay, we could drop that off. Legends, we don't need that. Okay, we could do this one.
This cargo has been designated hazardous.
Uh-oh.
Any heavy impact may result in a catastrophic explosion. Exercise extreme caution.
Curious speakers that allow you to hear the cries of the soul. They were reproduced based on data salvaged from the wreckage of a ghost mech. They've been fitted with an experimental device for detecting ghost fields, which form pairs with chiral fields. Interesting. I wonder if this is going to become like a piece of tech that we're going to use.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Oh, that's in my private locker, idiot. Gotta put that back. Okay, that's... Great channel, I can feel it. I'm gonna meditate on that. That is a vibe. That is an interesting choice of words to be told. I like it. Just want to see if there's an order here that we can make. Yeah, we...
Order accepted. Thank you. Please take measures to withstand the cold. Hydration recommended. Hydration recommended. Please proceed. Very impressive work, Sam. Thank you, Sam.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
remove all my markers for a sec.
Commencing route creation.
No, I don't like that.
Delivery route finalized.
We'll stop it right there for now. Good waypoint, and I kind of know where to go from there, but we can redraw a route if need be. And we just gotta hope we can get through BTs as we drive down this mountain path here. What's up, Marvel? December 1st? Oh, listen. I appreciate you reminding me. Yeah, we're doing it, man. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna have to listen. We're gonna have to figure out Marvel. Like, we play it that night, obviously, right? And we let people come in. We'll have you in, and you know, we'll beat up some bad guys together. And we gotta figure out, like, what is it? Is it like a new weekly game that we play like every Tuesday or something? Like, you know? We'll just kind of see. We'll play it by ear. But I could imagine it's going to be a lot like how, you know, Shredder's Revenge just came in. It was like, it was kind of our regular just kick back and vibe and invite some people in. And you know, me and Andrew were running the campaign like multiple times, Andrew Alliance. And, you know, we were just like switching out characters, trying different characters, running through the story over and over. Like, I imagine we'll do the same thing with Cosmic Invasion, yeah. I appreciate the reminder, man. Yeah, we're definitely in game, man. And I do believe it's cross-play, so no matter what platform any of us decide to pick it up on, it'll be perfect. Perfectly good time. What was that? Yeah, how you doing, Marble? And I'm gonna see if I can go see like Running Man and Wicked Part 2, probably next Sunday. Trying to sort out some movie times here. Some funs. And we have the new schedule for this week posted. So that's up too. Try to keep all the things consistent and make sure that we're doing all of the things. Welcome to Derry was great. Oh, I gotta check it out. Yeah, I gotta check out episode 4. Probably after stream. We'll play a little bit tonight, and
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty tired, but I want to play a lot of Death Stranding. I want to make a lot of progress, but I also need to like do a normal sleep tonight. So yeah, maybe figure out a good time to wrap, and I can watch Welcome to Derry tonight.
Order completed. Well done.
Let's see. Yeah, these are just like bonus missions. Oh, we could run that over there. We're not doing that right. Hour and 10-minute episode. It's perfect, dude. Honestly, the longer the better. I think we need some sauce from that show. We need those episodes that are a little chunky, you know? I'm gonna leave this one here because the other one has guns on it. I am concerned that these guns might come in handy. Yeah.
Let's go!
Yeah, good show. But yeah, I think we need more longer episodes because they have so many characters on Welcome to Derry. So it's like we want to let each character develop, and you want more spooks and scares, and you know, you kind of want each character to get terrorized in their own way. So it's like, you know, if they're only able to cram in a few subplots. Yeah, and I was kind of waiting for like Pennywise to actually properly show up, so that's I dig that.
You're mine.
Hate to see you working at this late hour. I'll try to process your orders quickly. Well, so...
That's right. Bill Skarsgård, perfect doing the voice of Pennywise, the clown, every time. I think he did really good. Like, I'm a little more partial to the TV series with Tim Curry. I think that one's just a little better, but the two movies were really good. I thought they did a good job for like a modern audience, you know, modern actors, you know. Tough to kind of reimagine, you know, it yet again. And, you know, Welcome to Derry is kind of not only trying to add to and almost retell the It story, but they're also like trying to almost broaden the Stephen King universe, because there's a lot of different things that happen in Derry and around Derry, and yeah, like they're tying in characters from other books to the show, which is really cool. Oh yeah, I remember we did some Evil Dead back in the day. That was a good time, man. I know it's... I was back and forth on that game. There were parts that I loved and there were parts that I just hated. And I think just balancing kind of ruined it for me, and single player was just kind of unplayable in my eyes. But you know, all right. Looks like we got a little ghost mech sighting. Huh. Space Marine 2. It is cross-platform, yeah. Do you have that game? Got Space Marine? Yeah, there are several times where I'm either playing solo or we kind of say like, hey man, if anyone's on, like, you know, hop in. Yeah, and it's definitely been a game that I've tried to play daily. I mean, typically in the afternoons, but I mean sometimes we're playing it in the evenings. But I kind of use it as like a buffer. We'll like play it for a bit and then you know, load into another game for the evening, you know? Kind of use it as a, hey, everybody shows up and we're like, hey, what's up? We love Space Marine. And then we're like, hey, do you like this game too? And then we play a different game. So it's kind of a bait and switch, but it's, you know, builds up the audience a little bit. And it helps combine, you know, multiple games and genres that I'm very passionate about. As a chance to open some hearts and minds to, you know, both games. Maybe people that are excited to see me play something after Space Marine will enjoy Space Marine, or people that really enjoyed watching me play Space Marine are like, oh, well, what's this other game he's playing? So it kind of works as a good, like, catch-all, and it's probably one of my favorite games. Just log in and play the PvE operations mode. As well as C stratagem. interesting. They just showed up randomly. You own it? That's cool. Yeah, we could definitely run some stuff, man. Yeah, let me know like what class you like to play and if you've leveled them up at all. Midnight Suns comes with 2 CDs. One's the main game. Second CD is all the DLC. Oh, okay. I have it on PC, so I have like a digital copy, I guess, more or less. That's good to know though, because you know, if I ever pick it up like on console, which I wouldn't mind doing, I wouldn't mind owning it. I wish it would have come out on the Switch or the Switch 2. I think that would have been cool to have it on the go. I'm sure I could probably also play it on Steam Deck, but even so. Yeah, I really like that game.
Once again, Sam, I'm sorry we couldn't bring you straight here on the DHV Magellan. That was one hell of a trip, and you must be absolutely knackered. Be sure to take as long as you need to rest before tackling more work. All right? For my part, I'll have a crack at assessing several potential routes for your next main order. We can discuss them when we take a look at the map later on. As for the cargo, I'll let Charlie tell you all about it.
Sam, this is Charlie. Network infrastructure between the Southern Environmental Observatory and Terminal Fort Knott has been disabled for reasons unknown, though we strongly suspect Ghostmech's sabotage is to blame. To address this, we've decided to reroute network traffic through the F7 North Distribution Center. However, the distance is too great for us to establish a direct connection at this time. That being the case, we'll need to utilize the way stations situated between the two sites. The device required to activate them is stored at this facility. Collect it before embarking on your journey to the distribution center. You know what to do, Sam. We'll rendezvous on site later.
Marvel says, I like Switch. I played on the airplane when I traveled to Japan with my cousins. Oh man, that's awesome. Do you get to go very often to Japan? That sounds really
Hello,
fun.
Sam. It's a pleasure to see you again. Let's take a look at your orders. The condition isn't half. I see you found the missing cargo of mine, and there I thought it had been lost for good.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Order completed. Well done.
So F7. Kind of in a weird spot, and we're basically gonna have to go all the way back. Although we could take roads, which would probably be quicker and better. Do that.
Listen up, Sam. The F7 North Distribution Center is a long ways away. And by my reckoning, there's a number of different viable routes. The shortest, most direct path would involve you cutting through the snowy mountains. A dangerous proposition to say the least. You might find zip lines, ladders, and other structures en route to make your life a little easier. But without those conveniences, you'll need to make that deadly trek the hard way. If you're still keen, make sure you pack all the mountain climbing essentials and then some. Alternatively, you could forego the mountain route and circle round to take advantage of the roads to the east. Though if they're still in disrepair, or there aren't any bridges or other structures available, you'll need to come prepared to put in some work. Finally, heading west around the mountains would mean retracing your steps and going back the way you came. A fair few porters have already made use of that route since you paved the way. I imagine you'll find it easier going than the first time through. That route will also bring you close to the monorail. Get it up and running, and you can catch a ride too. Ultimately though, the route you take and the methods you utilize are entirely up to you. So take a moment to weigh your options and prepare as you deem fit.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Right. Good, Iceman. It's been a good weekend. Some rest, some relaxation. Maybe we'll get some more after this. Rest a little bit. Got to go back and do Patch Your Star. Is that the vibe? Patch Your Star. I still have the episode. It's ready. All I gotta do is hit go live. Everything's prepped. Thumbnail, live stream, it's all set up. Yeah, I mean, we're approaching the 200-hour mark in this game. I mean, I think it's inevitable. Yeah, definitely. A lot of hours into this game and this series, but I love it, you know? Order fried chicken. How many pieces? I mean, if you go like Dairy Queen, it's like 4. If you go to like Cane's, which is one of my favorites, Raising Cane's, it's like, what do they do, like 5 or something? But like if you get a Caniac, I feel like you get like 8 or more pieces, like strips of chicken. You know? Or you could get like chicken sandwiches from places where you're just getting like a patty of fried chicken. Yeah. That's kind of cool.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
I'm not sure what that is, Iceman. Yeah, I don't know. So we're gonna go, I think we'll go all the way to South Fortnite. And then go...
Commencing route creation. Delivery route 5.
Not good. Gatequake measuring 8 on the G scale has occurred. Uh-oh. I guess we're safe because we were driving and we were above ground.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
sounds pretty bad tonight, but yeah, it's been a long weekend, man. We did a lot of things, and I tried to stay up today. I was like, I'm not gonna nap today or anything, just gonna relax and do things, but nope, no work today, you know, just chill. I mean, I guess we're working now.
Appreciate your visits. Please wait while I confirm order status. Oh, that's great. Can't imagine where you dug this up.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to do like a special mission or something. Okay. Get this place maxed out. Or I'll disappear so we can see stats.
Thanks for the company. Back to work for the both of us, eh?
Order completed. Well done.
Having small pieces. Yeah, I feel like Cane's and Dairy Queen have like appropriately sized like chicken strips. But you know, chicken strips are not meant to be like a breast or a drumstick, you know, your larger, you know, meatier bits, you know, these are, you know, strips are meant to be crunchy but with a good amount of chicken inside, you know. But yeah. Have a nice middle ground, you know? Not as small as a nugget, but obviously not as big as having like an entire fried chicken or something like that, you know? Yeah, I feel like some places, you know, have appropriately sized chicken, whereas like other places are like, you're hardly giving me anything here and you're charging me like $10, you know? There's my walking trail. What is going on? Why is this thing... Did like a bunny hop. Marvel has a really good point there, yeah. Don't knock it till you tried it, man. It's fine.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
It's you, Sam. Glad you could make it. No, I mean it. Now, let's see about those orders. I'm shocked.
Legend.
I wasn't expecting nearly this much. Now, this is something I never expected to see. You're just full of surprises.
Yeah, Glenpal's like, he's all in. Like, if there's an Expedition 33 movie,
When the time
I want
comes,
in.
make the most of it.
And Charlie Cox was like, what? You can't be me. So this is lightweight machine gun MP level 1. And it's still a lightweight variant. Okay. That's probably my favorite gun in the
I've
game.
increased your materials allocation.
Is the
I
machine
trust you'll
gun.
make the most of what we've got to offer.
Well, that and the silenced pistol.
Now displaying your current
Best gun.
order grade.
I've shared the data for a lightweight machine gun. Bad guys can pop up without warning these days, so everybody needs a weapon. It's basically the same as your standard machine gun, but more compact. Got an integrated dot sight that should make it much easier to stay on target too. Give it a go and you'll see. And best of luck to you with everything.
Order complete.
Yeah, Lake is good, man. If you don't want to play this, if this is too overwhelming, or you want something kind of short and just charming, you know, Lake gives you the... We did this one already, did we? Lake gives you, like, the story vibes. And also... the chill... delivering things, you know, that this kind of has. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that, like, this has spawned, like, a whole genre of games, essentially.
Roger. Wowzer!
Cosmic Invasion. It's a Marvel game made by the wonderful folks that did Shredder's Revenge. TMNT Shredder's Revenge. They're doing Marvel's Cosmic Invasion. It will be a beat 'em up game. It'll be really fun. We did a demo of it on the channel a couple weeks ago. Played the demo, had a blast. It'll be co-op. You can all play as different Marvel heroes and villains and beat up bad guys, play through a story. That's really cool. Yeah, just a nice little 2D beat 'em up. Alright, I think this is our delivery spot. The North Distribution Center, Bianca North.
I'm guessing you're Sam, right? You've come a very long way just to make this delivery. I should only need a moment to inspect the cargo. Way to impress. You took excellent care of this cargo.
You will never ever be alone. Complete episode 10 Isolation.
I've been looking forward to seeing you. Hopefully this won't be the last time. Okay. Use your Cupid to put us online.
Got a little section there. Quadruple rocket launcher, finally. Without You by Low Roar.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
Improved cannon cooldown. Okay. 158 hours.
Well, looks like we're finally on the chiral network. I really respect what you drawbridge folks have been doing. Being a part of it all is such a great honor. The situation here was pretty dire, but deep down, I just knew that with your help, we'd get through it. It broke my heart when the Earth opened up and swallowed Cardinal Fort Knott. Ever since that day, the tar currents and chiral fields have only grown more unstable. I doubt these anomalies will get any better until you finish linking up the continent. But only a bit further to go, right? I'm sure we can finish strong. I just hope all the ghost mechs sighted in this region lately won't slow you down. They're with Higgs, right? He has everyone worried. So, to better prepare you for whatever he has planned, I've shared data for a quadruple rocket launcher. Don't hesitate to use it to keep yourself safe. Once upon a time, I had aspirations of joining Fragile Express. Wanted to work alongside the living legend herself. Help her to reconnect the world, one delivery at a time. But circumstances often dictate the course of our lives, you know? So I ended up joining an APAC distribution team instead. Regardless of who I work for, I'd like to try and support Fragile's mission. Do what I can to unite the people in the same way she has. Well, as the name suggests, it launches powerful rockets. We developed it here using old data we dug up. The rockets fly in a straight line and are capable of inflicting far more damage than most conventional munitions. They're not only highly effective against ghost mechs, but BTs as well. I've heard that Higgs has already made his way as far as the Southern Environmental Observatory.
That's
so
right.
You'll need powerful armaments to deal with him. That said, this launcher is absolutely devastating. A little too devastating, perhaps. Under no circumstances must you use it on another human being. Yeah. The ground beneath it became incredibly unstable. Possibly due to the craziness with the tar currents. With the city gone, an alternate route for chiral network expansion had to be devised. The plan was to extend the network from the Southern Environmental Observatory to Terminal Fort Knott, though that's no longer an option either. But I'm confident that the network stabilizer you brought is just the thing we need to deal with this latest complication. We'll do what we can to provide support. Looking forward to working with you. Thank you again for stopping by. So you know, we intend to continue research and development of powerful technologies. We'll give it everything we've got, but with our limited number of staff, it might take a while. And we'd appreciate any help you can provide as well. I wish you and all the Drawbridge folks the very best of luck.
Nice.
Sam, the tar current's behaving strangely again. We're unable to rendezvous with you just yet. The conditions are similar to when we observed that tarfall phenomenon before. I strongly urge you to proceed with caution.
This is Neil's doing, Sam. I'm sure we'll find him waiting for you beyond the...
Playing archived footage from...
Oh, I didn't know we could... Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. The ground beneath it became incredibly unstable. Possibly due to the craziness with the tar currents. With the city gone, an alternate route for chiral network expansion had to be devised. The plan was to extend the network from the Southern Environmental Observatory to Terminal Fort Knott, though that's no longer an option either. But I'm confident that the network stabilizer you brought is just the thing we need to deal with this latest complication. We'll do what we can to provide support. Looking forward to working with you.
F8. Just trying to see where we can go, what we can do, and kind of get an idea of like what's coming next. We don't have any orders to beep at. Huh. Save. And let me take a break here and we'll see what we do. Quack, quack. What are you guys doing? Are you guys for real? Quack, quack, quack. You guys have a lot to talk about? Yeah, me too. Whoa! Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Quack, quack. What are you guys doing? Are you guys for real? Quack, quack, quack. You guys have a lot to talk about? Yeah, me too. Whoa! Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Alright, gamers. I think we're going to wrap it up right here for tonight. This has been great. I think we made some really good progress. We'll definitely do some more. But yeah, my hands were just kind of hurting me, and I was like, let's see if I take a break, grab a snack, get a drink, see how I feel. And I was like, it's just, let's not overdo it. So, and also I'm a little tired, and we need to get some proper sleep tonight because we got a pretty good, awesome week ahead of us. Tomorrow we're going to check out Where Winds Meet. Check out the schedule. It is posted on YouTube, Discord, all the social media stuff, Twitter, Blue Sky, you can find it there. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. So until then, don't forget to like the videos, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell. Consider signing up for a membership. Support the channel and its continued growth and all sorts of benefits that you get along the way. So until next time, take care, be safe, and have a good night. Bye.